Now, I know I cannot be the only one who noticed this. Now, you're going to watch this crowd at Kamala's event in Detroit start chanting Trump's name. And what she does, man, anyhow, watch it right at the end and y'all tell me, what do you notice about Kamala?
If he is elected, it's all good. It's all good. I'm here because we believe in democracy. Everyone's voice matters, but I am speaking now. I am speaking now. You know what? If you want Donald Trump to win, then say that. Otherwise, I'm speaking.
Now, I know you noticed it. I'm gonna give y'all a second to write it in the comments. I'm gonna count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to the 10. All right, cool. Y'all got y'all comments? I'm gonna let y'all know what I noticed. The teleprompter was not there. Oh my gosh, Kamala Harris. You know, if y'all want to see Donald Trump, you need to get it up. Why she ain't have the same energy for Trump? Why she ain't hit him with that famous, all right, I'm talking line? Oh my gosh, she's trying to use this whole soundbite culture, I guess, this whole, gotcha, and it's not really working in her favor. Y'all seen her face at the end. That was the real Kamala Harris, as somebody else wrote. That I'm speaking ploy doesn't seem to be working. Not at all, she tried to use it as a way to kind of like, shut up the people whom I guess low vibrational supporters don't really do any research into. And they, that's what the left does. They use these sound bites or whatever that sound really, really good. And then, get them gotcha moments and everybody who don't care about in depth of in context of the situation. Yeah, that's what happens. But anyhow, moving on. Kamala will say anything to be elected. No morals, no values.
How dare we speak Merry Christmas? How dare we?
Merry Christmas, everyone.
I'm serious. This woman will say anything without saying nothing at all. She's unburdened by what has been and been burdened by what is to be burdened. Something, I don't know. I tried to remember it. Whatever. She's such a goofball in my opinion. Okay, let's read a few comments. This is why she can't do Rogan. She's pandering. She's a pandering fool. Not sure why many people can't see through her complete BS. I don't understand it either, man. It's like, come on, dog. Like, just look. The story writes itself. Seriously, it does. Somebody said it almost sounds like Greta's speech about climate change. The entire Democratic Party and its constituents have no morals or values. I will definitely say that. Look at how the gaslighting blatant line is going on just on Twitter alone. And we know that the left, they control mainstream media as well. So yeah, good luck with that. Angry joy is what we're seeing from her today, huh? But your boy Donald Trump decided to make an ad out of Kamala Harris's last rally, and I don't even call it a mistake. She identified who she exposed herself and who she truly is to the core. You had people in the crowd yelling, "Christ is King," Jesus is King, or something to that effect, and Jesus is Lord, yeah, and Kamala had the nerve to tell them that they was at the wrong rally. But Trump is a genius. While Kamala said that people who believe in Jesus don't belong to her in her rallies, in our movement, the MAGA movement, we love Christians, we love believers, and we embrace the followers of Jesus. Now, I know you heard me say it, but sound better from the man himself.
Christ is King. Jesus is Lord.
Oh, you guys are at the wrong rally.
But while Kamala says that people who believe in Jesus don't belong to her rallies, in our movement, we love Christians, we welcome believers, and we embrace followers of Jesus.
Now, on a serious note, all jokes aside, somebody whom has voted, I did, y'all. I will say this, as a believer of Christ, as somebody who believes in God and all of this, no, what Kamala did was not okay. I believe that America is founded upon the idea that we are all able to believe what we believe in. And I believe it's insulting for her to sit there and kick out people whom are saying Jesus is, king and Christ is king and Jesus is Lord. Like, that's evil. Somebody said Kamala might want to get a new GPS for her moral compass, telling people they are lost when they mention faith is peak irony. There's a reason folks are skeptical of her leadership, and it's even beyond this before that. So I'll just say this, as a believer of God, that right there alone has me like, nah, I can't do it. But I want y'all to hear what this woman has to say about Jesus Christ is Lord.
Well, I'm the type of person that doesn't like conflict, doesn't like confusion, doesn't like to debate, argue, none of that type of stuff. I just kind of sit things out because I don't like to be part of that type of energy. But I just couldn't sit back on this. I mean, I've been wrestling with this. First of all, I do not like to be part of politics. I don't like to even, insert myself in things. I just, I kind of do things, behind the scenes because I've said some things out loud, concerning the election to others, and everybody's not on the same page. Everybody don't think the same. So that's when conflict come about. That's the part I don't want to be part of. So I kind of just, listen around, but I just couldn't hold this. As a Christian, I couldn't shut up. I couldn't keep my mouth closed. I couldn't, because I am a child of God. And I'm going to speak what I need to speak, because if the Holy Spirit tells me to speak, I'm going to speak on his behalf. And I couldn't shut my mouth anymore. I just can't do it. And it's just been eating at me. And then I don't care if I'm going to lose friends, family members. I don't care, because I live for God. I live for him. So as a Christian, when I seen that at one of Kamala Harris's rallies, that someone said out loud in her rally that Jesus Christ is Lord, and the response she gave, she told that person that he was in the wrong rally. Basically, she told that person that they don't worship no Jesus.
I was like, Mommy, the thing about this, I always wanted to go to Howard, and I went to Howard. And actually, it was in February of 2004. Olives with cream cheese on dark rye. And so it's remember, I'm a prosecutor. I have focused on that. I mean, in a nutshell. Yeah. And it was the assessor at the time. Can you perform some marriages? We need more people. And every nook and cranny of City Hall.
Yes.
Important is that we also appreciate the nuance. There's a lot to do. There's a lot more to do. Who's over the age of 18 as though they're an adult. Because it was doubling it, right? Right? Where poor people sit in jail and people who have money get out. That there is no difference between any of the kids, our kids, and those kids who are otherwise in the system. So, for example, not to sell you a bag of you-know-what, but it was difficult to do. It was, in large part, I've got big signs, Dreamers Welcome Here. I've got the rainbow flag. And they were like, why are you putting the rainbow flag? I had to get permission, but I got it. Whatever. And I was like, yo, Ran. So, hey, Ran, how you people doing with it? You good?
She is lit. I don't care what nobody says. She is lit one. She on a blunt and some hand.
I've taught him how to chop the onions. Oh, honey, baby, what happened? I'll take care of you. They are in California now, but New Jersey is very much in them. And then, you know, and they're originally from Brooklyn. Okay, so the first time I meet my mother-in-law, she looks at me, she puts my face in her hand. So it's Barb and Mike, my father-in-law's Mike. She puts my face in her hand. She looks at me and she says, "Oh, look at you. You're prettier than you're on television. Mike, look at her." No. So I think of often your question and that issue, I think of it as a Venn diagram. So, you know, those 3 circles. The process of preparation is extensive. And it was about finally making it making lynching a federal crime. You know, I was slow to sign on to it because I really felt it didn't do enough. Years ago, created a juvenile justice system. Political capital doesn't gain interest. So no need to just let it sit there. You might as well spend it. I'm going to change metaphors. She said it was a table. Okay, now I'm going to go with a house for what could be days, weeks, months, even years. Or, equally possible, her attorney will come to her and say, I don't know how
much more I can take.
You know, if you plead guilty. When I'm sitting there, I just want to know the truth. Like, I just want to know what happened so that we can avoid as much as possible another adversary from interfering in our elections. Because the vast majority of us have so much more in common than what separates us, right?
Oh, thank God. Now, I'm going to just say this. Did y'all notice anything about that video? I think I'll just comment and say, well, what's wrong with her nose? I'll just say that. Somebody said, not listening to this because every answer or speech is only lies about President Trump. Everything she says he does bad. She really does. She is really doing or committing. Everything she says he does bad, she is really doing or committing. I'm sorry, I had to reread it. If there's anything good she says she has done, it's what Trump's accomplished. Look, I don't think the video has been altered. That's all I say.